it kind of, but not really, blows my mind that a lot of people don't realize when a product stops working, or when your hair is super dry, or when you find it really difficult to get moisture in your locks, that you just switch up and try to find products versus cleaning your hair, like deeply cleaning your hair. And that's the purpose of a detox. Peace, family. I've been getting a lot of questions about detoxing, and so I felt it was important that we have a conversation. You and I, me and you, to really sit down and understand this detox thing, because it is essential. But not all detoxes are created equal, and so for those that may have seen it online or may have felt called to like put fresh fruit in the water with like pulp, orange peels, and lemon slices like in the water, or certain herbs in the water, I'm here to let you know that while that sounds and it does look very luxurious, one of the things that we forget with our locks is that they got pockets, that like all that pulp that's floating in the water, your goal is to detox, your goal is to remove, but you're putting more stuff in there. So that's one thing that has to go. The other thing is, let me know in the comments, have you seen a detox with vinegar and baking soda? Maybe they've shaken a bag of baking soda all over the head. It's just like everything's just white. They just shake it all in there. And then they take some vinegar and they pour it over the hair. And they're like, wow, look at all the bubbles. Let me know. Press a 1 in the chat or in the comments if you've ever seen a detox like that. I will bet $100 that you have seen this detox. And there's going to be a lot of ones in the chat and in the comments, because that is what everyone says you're supposed to do. Like if you look online, Google, you look on here and you say like, how do I detox my locks? Vinegar, baking soda. Some people may say lemon juice. Come here real quick. Just come here. Putting those two things together is not what you're supposed to do. Okay? Like, think about this. I'm gonna take you back to high school chemistry. Just for a quick moment. You probably didn't even like it. Maybe you skipped like I did. I don't know, whatever. But the pH of vinegar is around 4. So that makes it an acid. Whereas the pH of baking soda is real high. Makes it a basic. Putting those two things together, of course, is going to have a reaction. But is it going to get you the results that you're looking for? No. What it is going to do is make your hair dry. And yeah, things are going to come up in the water because you're soaking your locks. When the last time you just sat and soaked? Okay. I'm going to calm down real quick.
Real quick, did you know I have a podcast? If you haven't heard, like literally, if you haven't heard it, it's called Trust the Process. And it's a podcast where I talk to people just like you and I, like real people, about how we have learned to trust the process. Maybe it's been good, maybe it's been a little struggle, but learning to trust the process along this lock journey is one of the most important, essential, key things that you can do. So if you need some inspiration, if you're looking just for some community, make sure you head over to my YouTube channel, Digital Loctician, and listen to the podcast, Trust the Process, or wherever you listen to podcasts, you'll find us there.
So, say all that to say, vinegar and baking soda is not the detox for you, because you're here, you're on this channel because you want to cultivate healthy, strong locks. All right. So one, not everyone needs to do that detox, but you do need to detox. Everyone needs to detox. I believe, I practice, I encourage you to detox your locks once a year. Why? Because buildup is not only product based. That's something that we forget. We think that, oh, if I just use natural products, I won't have an issue. But the reality is, okay, you're using natural products, but you're only washing your hair every 4, 5, 6 weeks at best. You'll get buildup. Or you're thinking, okay, I'm using natural products, so I don't have to detox my hair, but you're wearing sweaters, you're pulling them over your head, you're not brushing your locks, you're unaware of how the things in your environment and your space are affecting your locks. So buildup comes in many different forms, and detoxing helps to address the majority of them. Not all of them, but the majority of them. So if you make it a regular practice to detox, you set your locks up to be on a path of being and staying healthy, versus the person who's never detoxed their hair, is feeling like their hair is dry, or not receiving products, which is also a myth. When people say, okay, I can't keep using this product for too long because it stops working. Show me the evidence. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed the memo. But in my experience, that's not true. What oftentimes is happening is that your hair, your scalp is so clogged from all of the oil that you're putting in it, all of the moisturizing shampoo, all of the staying away from SL, like all of that stuff, not really cleaning your hair. And so, yeah, your hair and your scalp are not receiving products because a layer of just accumulation that's there. Detoxing will help get rid of that. All right. So I say all this to say, let me bring it back home. Please detox your locks. Make it regular practice. I personally detox in the fall, winter time, because I have color in my hair. And what's going to happen when you detox with color? It's going to pull it out. So if you have colored hair and you're like, oh, I'm trying to not to color my hair, try to detox close to when you're going to refresh your color. Or let's say you live in a really harsh climate where it gets like really cold, or you're having to protect your hair against different elements. Try to detox your locks when the season is good. Like you're not having to go against so many things. Like think about your face. Like they tell you you're supposed to exfoliate your face to really get the dirt and grime off your face, but you shouldn't do it in the morning. Why? Because your skin, your face has to go out in the elements, and it would be really harsh on your skin. Same thing with your hair. All right. So try to be gentle with your detox depending on the season that you're in or the season that your hair is growing through. All right. And lastly, because I feel like it's been too long already at this point, I appreciate you for being this far. I do have a recipe guide for detoxes. Okay. It's going to give you the different detoxes depending on what's going on in your hair and what you're trying to combat. All right. Because I remember being in a situation where I was trying to do this real harsh detox on my locks and I didn't need it. And again, it made it worse. Whereas if you just do a regular detox and your hair, all other things are, fine, good, you have good, healthy hair practices, it should not be harsh on your locks. Like you should not have to feel like your hair has been completely stripped of all life. All right. So I have a recipe guide down below. The recipe guide is going to give you the recipes, right? But if you need guidance on making them, or if you're currently managing a scalp condition, I have a workshop called Battling Buildup. And in that workshop, not only do you get the guide, but I also walk you through how to care for your scalp, how to create a regimen for your scalp, walk you through setting up the detox. It's like a comprehensive, all-inclusive experience or guide for detoxing. All right. So I just hope after watching this video, you learned something. You feel empowered to detox. You know why you should detox, when you should detox, and you get the recipe guide to know how to detox. All right. If there was something in here that I didn't address, or if you have other questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comment section in the chat. And as always, I am wishing you peace, love, and goodbye.